Reducing gun violence in Lexington, it's critical, especially in a time like now.
For members of this task force, taking 9 recommendations to try and meet this goal is not an easy process. The group focused on expanding the scope of addressing gun violence beyond the current 13 to 29 age range.
We know the city has a big focus on juvenile shootings, but what about adult?
Members of the work group and the community say gun violence doesn't affect just one group. It affects witnesses, families, and neighbors of all ages.
A multifaceted problem that requires a multifaceted answer.
The members of this group say there aren't enough statistics available to truly define who was affected.
I think it's important to keep the stories of the families in our community in the forefront so that people don't forget that this is happening here.
The group did not come to a final consensus on how to expand this scope today, but will do so in future meetings. In Lexington, Maggie Rickerby, WKYT.